here. In today's video I'm showing you how I style my new hair. If you have been around here for a while you will notice lots of my hair has gone. I've had a big chop, so obviously I've had to get used to styling it a different way and it behaving a bit differently and making it look different as well. So if you want to see how I do that, then stick around. Ta-da! Hello my beautiful wonder crumpets, welcome to Leila Land, welcome back. How are you all? I hope you can tell that the mop has been chopped recently. It's a lot shorter than I've ever had it before. You may remember I got it chopped earlier this year to go to the Revolution Pro launch party down in London and I loved it. So I wanted to go back to a similar length, but I actually was very brave and went an inch or two shorter, and oh my god, I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. One of the things that always gets me when I have my hair cut, or I know it affects a lot of people, is how to style your new hair. So I thought I would bring you with me as I show you how I style this new, shorter, easier, frankly way better condition hair. Right, so first thing we need is a curling wand. I have basically at the minute just dried it upside down, so I've flipped my hair upside down and just blasted it with the hairdryer. Obviously I'm not going for a sleek straight look today, so I don't need to be sectioning it and drying it with the nozzle or anything like that. So drying it upside down just gives it, as you can see, a little bit more body and a little bit more volume to work with. I do have a natural wave to my hair anyway, so this is just super easy for my hair. And in all honesty, the easiest option is the best option for me because I just am that lazy. So I'm going to be using this curling wand, which if you've seen my hauls I got from Primark. I think it was about £8. I've used it a couple of times. I've used it on Meg's hair, I've used it on Charlotte's hair, I've used it on mine when it was a bit longer, and I'm really impressed with it. It curls really well, the curls hold, it gets really hot, and the temperature seems to stay quite even as well. So yeah, super impressed, especially for £8. So let's get cracking. So the main piece of apparatus and equipment you will need is a bulldog clip, and we're just going to section the hair. So it's as if you're putting your hair up in a ponytail, but we're going to leave kind of about an inch at the bottom, and obviously you can kind of play about with the thickness of the hair you leave dependent on your own hair. I've got very fine hair, but I've got a lot of it, so I tend to work in quite small sections, but you kind of find what works for you. So we've got our little ponytail with a bit left down, and we're just going to twist it and pop it up there and just secure that. Okay, so then just want to take small sections, about an inch or whatever you think, and it really just boils down to what kind of style you're going for, and whether you want the curls to be tight, whether you want them to be really loose, the texture of your hair, and just whatever look you're going for. So have a play and see what works for you. But for me, for the style I'm doing, I just want those nice loose kind of in between a wave and a curl kind of situation. So mine, I take about an inch there, and then we just wrap it around. This particular style, I don't need it to be right up to the top of the hair, I don't need it to go right down to the end. I'm quite happy if it's just in the middle. So I tend to hold that on for about 15 to 20 seconds, but again you get used to what works for you based on your own hair thickness, the thickness of the strand, etc. And look, that just gives us a lovely little curl there. Just repeat the process. Okay, and once we've done everything in that section, we're just going to take it down and we're just going to move up another section. The way I kind of do it, once I've done that bottom section, is I kind of use then this hairline up the side of my face to understand how thick I'm doing the next section. So if we look, if I tried to do like a half up, half down ponytail and put my fingers in to section my hair at my ear, that's basically, everything under that is basically the section we've already done. So then the next section, if I take that about an inch above the top of my ear, to then pick the hair up, what's left underneath is about the width of hair that we want to section to do the curls, for how big we want the curls to be. So again, we just twist that up, find the clip, which I lose every single time, and do it all again. Okay, so then once we've done every single piece and we've curled it, you know the whole rule where when you curl your hair, you don't touch it? Yeah, let's just break that. So, once we've curled each piece, we kind of just want to pull it about, really, and just rake your fingers through it. And just kind of make them drop a little bit, because we don't want it to be curly curly. As it drops, it kind of gives that lovely sort of tousled effect. Then you want to be kind of having a look at where the curls are falling and if they're kind of sticking up over other ones. A good tip my hairdresser gave me, Emma, as well, was kind of look and see if there are strands you can kind of recurl. So you can kind of make different ones a little bit more defined and then drag out some other ones, and that just gives like an extra dimension of texture to it as well. Again, dependent on your hair type, it's kind of up to your hair type for you to use whatever products you want to use on there. I am just going to use the Toni & Guy texture creating spray. Okay, nearly done. Let me just go and do my face and finish off getting ready, and then I will come back and we'll look at the finished article. Ta-da! And there we go. That is my finished look and how to style my new hair. Look at it. Look how bouncy. Look how bouncy. I had this done like a week ago and I still love swishing it and bouncing it about. It's so healthy and lovely. I love it. So yeah, that's it. That is how I style my new hair. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've got some tips along the way there if you didn't know those at all. What I love particularly about this hairstyle as well, and this way of styling it, is that tomorrow, after it's dropped, after it's been slept on, after I've messed about with it, it will look even better. It's kind of a style that I just can kind of like zhuzh up with a bit more hairspray in the morning, and it just gets better over the next couple of days, really, which is just what I want, because I don't want to have to wash and style it and curl it every single day. It's not good for your hair. I don't like to wash it every day because it just doesn't need it. It just doesn't need it. It strips it out far too much. So yeah, it's easy to do, it looks brilliant, I really like it, it feels really healthy and lovely, and it lasts and actually gets better with time. So I can't complain there, really. If you are new around here, make sure you go and subscribe before you leave, please. It's just down there in the description box. I've left all links to my social media and my other vlogging channel as well, so go and check that out if you can. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, leave me a comment down there to let me know what you're doing and what you thought, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, take care.